get started with the question.
Yay.
I forgot about the question.
Mhm.
Okay.
So yeah. What's your favorite childhood memory? And try to refrain from some of the things I heard.
No, I'm just gonna make you feel bad, Flop. That's my plan.
Oh dear. Oh.
He's tried to refrain. Oh man.
I mean, technically, I am gonna say what I said, but like just nicer words.
True.
Oh no.
Oh wait.
All right. Well, we'll start from. You know what? We're gonna switch it up. We're starting with the bottom and working with the way up.
Sucks to suck.
Hey, I was about to say
Damn
that too.
it!
Finally, I'm not first.
I gotta remember what I was thinking about. Take as
Well,
long
I'm
as
gonna be
possible, Yui.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Day does not have too many good memories when he was younger, but there are still some in there sprinkled in. Um, and one of them would probably be getting his ass whooped by his master. Because that is the first time he realized that he's not the shit anymore, you know? He was the gang of a tiny little thieves guild for little kids, and after he got his ass beat, he realized he's not the shit. And
Oh my
that
God.
put him through discipline, and now he's chilling. He's good, kind of, still kind of a kleptomaniac, but yeah, that's probably one of the better things in his childhood.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave.
Fuck. Leora's favorite childhood memory is definitely during the winter time. Probably during the Lantern Festival in Kurgenheim. Where her and her siblings would just stay out all night, causing chaos, worrying the parents, fighting with each other, and watching the lanterns. Just a sibling-like thing to do every year. But yeah.
Magic.
Okay. I'd say probably Sariva's favorite childhood memory. This kind of culminates in multiple years because it was a yearly occurrence, but the harvest festival at Puck, her mom would always take her siblings and though they didn't have money, they would always spare. She would have just enough to buy a little tart for them to split. And that was her favorite little thing to do.
Okay. Lore drop time. I'm just gonna preface a little bit. When Celine was younger, she never had any interest in becoming an artificer at all, and until this random guy decided to show up at her house and start taking lessons with her father. So she's like, "This guy's getting my father's attention. I'm gonna also become an artificer." And she was really bad at it. And her and this random guy just arguing, couldn't get along, until one day she kind of was just really stressed out and kind of ran away from it all. And this random guy shows up to comfort her at a lake where she was very stressed, very overwhelmed. And that was when they finally started to become friends instead of enemies.
I
I wonder who this random guy is.
This random
I
guy.
you're an artificer.
Damn, I didn't know I was a man.
We don't know what Piper is. No,
The Shadow Monarch.
Whoa.
Man.
He doesn't matter anymore, he's dead.
No,
He still matters. Don't say that.
No.
you're breaking Magic's heart.
Piper's
right
love
now.
interest. No.
Piper's love interest.
All right, Maris, I would say his favorite childhood memory was the structure of the Silver Flourish. Clean meals, or sorry, good meals and clean clothes was everything he ever desired.
Was that
That
it?
is it. Yes, that's it.
Okay. Um, Piper childhood memory. I guess the greatest one that she usually thinks about the most is when she like. I didn't say she like would. She ran away from home, but more of like she ventured further from home than she usually did, and she kind of came upon this like open field that she never discovered before, and it kind of sparked her love for adventuring and wanting to basically discover all that there is to the world. In a sense, that's a very fond memory for Piper.
All right.
I guess we will go on to session notes, and then
Okay.
We
on to
skipped
the
over
game.
magic.
Oh shoot!
No, we didn't.
Oh, it did.
What?
I spoke.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you?
Magic
you-
said she went to the harvest
Split
festival.
the
and-
That's
tart.
right. That's right. Yeah, you threw
Yeah,
me off.
splitting the
Oh, I
tart.
thought that was 9.
No,
my goodness.
mine was a lantern festival.
Oh, I mean, hey, festival this, festival that.
Guys,
Man.
I messaged Bees. I was like, hey, bye, my Bees. Autumn died last session. She goes,
Oh.
yippee!
Oh,
Yippee!
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'll get
I'm
to
proud of you,
reading.
bees.
Session 16, The Fall of the Academy. The session began with urgency. After hearing Evie's terrified voice, the party sprinted to the academy under a storm-choked sky. The sight awaited them was grim. The clay golem, once their protector, now battering the school's defenses under the command of the EXP, or not under the command of the EXPs, under the command to attack EXPs. Celine flew ahead. Dave forced his way through barriers, and Zriva, in squirrel form, darted towards the gate controls. Leora traced footprints of the invaders, while Zriva learned from a noble witness that Ravager EXPs had broken through the courtyard. An arcane blast shook the academy, scattering striker units across the ground, and the battle for the academy had begun. The first of all was Leora, struck down by a juggernaut strike. Brutal blow. Piper, refusing to lose her, cut her own vitality to restore her, summoning her wolf to join the fray. Maris answered with the slowing field and protective magic, while Zariva unleashed a mass heal before letting the rage take hold. But the strikers pressed hard. Day was swarmed and eventually fell, though he rose again through Maris' healing and his own resilience. Piper's shadow ripped through enemies, Zariva carved down foes, and tide shifted, but the onslaught did not relent. While her companions bled into the courtyard, Celine pushed deeper into the academy. She found Auden shielding children with his animated swords, bloodied and slumped against the shelves. Her prayers brought him fleeting moments, but not salvation. With tears and desperate magic, she tried everything, healing hands, potions, prayers, but his life slipped away. His final words were a confession of love, long withheld, the truth spoken only at the edge of death. Celine sang for him as he faded, apologizing through tears, holding his hand until he was gone. Back outside, the party fought on. Piper's wolf dragged the juggernaut to the ground. Day pummeled it with relentless blows, and Maris' magic kept her allies standing. Leora, shaken but resolute, unleashed a chromatic orb and a storm of wild magic, seizing a chance to strike. Blow by blow, the juggernaut fell, followed by the last strikers, and with a final cleave from Zariva, the courtyard grew still. The battle was won, but the cost was already felt. The party rushed to Celine, finding her singing softly to Auden's body. Piper sat beside her, apologizing for what words could never mend. Together, the group turned to the children and staff, offering aid. Evie, frightened by the smell of Papa, was comforted gently by Zariva, who explained her father could no longer control himself. Day and Leora stood with Celine, offering quiet strength, and though fury stirred within her, Celine reaffirmed her oath to protect as many as she could and forced herself to rise, even as grief consumed her. As survivors gathered, Maris used his magic to ease the fear with a song of mourning. Children called him their hero, but he turned their admiration to the whole party. Zariva's strength, Piper's precision, Day's lightning-fast fists, and Leora's chaotic spellwork. Another survivor pressed Maris for his name, and with hesitation he revealed that Day added theirs as a group, Illuminated Shadows. Celine forced a smile, reminded that the survival itself was a blessing, and Maris honored her as a guest of light of their victory, her faith guiding them when all else faltered. Zariva later found Hilda, who had sheltered among another group of students behind powerful wards. Sharing the news of Auden's last stand, Zariva was met with a sorrow but gratitude. Together, they rejoined the others in the courtyard. The mayor arrived, thanking the illuminated shadows and vowing justice. Piper reminded him the truest hero, Alden. The mayor promised to pursue those responsible and help locate Celine's father. Grief still clung in the air. Maris and Leora spoke privately. Leora confessed she had sent her letter to her uncle. Maris, prying gently, asked if her father might come for her and what that would mean. She admitted she didn't know, and he took her hand and promised they would face it together. Their laughter recalling on how two thieves became heroes. Celine, left alone with Auden, stripped away her armor and wept over his body, confessing her regrets and her love. Zariva later joined her, sharing her own experiences with loss, offering comfort and reminding Celine that she did not need to carry the burden alone. The day light broke slowly through the storm as the party prepared to rest. Worn, bloodied, grieving, the illuminated shadows were hailed as heroes, though few of them felt deserving. For now, they walked towards Theodore's manor, carrying with them loss, fury, and the fragile hope of survival. The session ended there.
Just get the map set up. I think the way we're gonna do this is essentially with the 3-day time skip. We're gonna start kind of one by one going through who or what you had all kind of done each day. And we'll just kind of go like person by person, go through all their 3 days, and then kind of go down the line. And first we will start with Leora.
Oh shit! I have to remember what Leora did. Well, first day, Leora was sleeping. Very tired from the battle, worn and exhausted. She mostly slept throughout the day, occasionally getting up to make sure Evie had been eating and everybody was okay. Day 2, she talked to Maris about sending a letter to her mother, and they chatted about that. And day 3, while everybody else is helping the town and Celine is doing her thing, Leora decided to watch Evie and just spend time with her and make sure she doesn't get under everybody's feet while they're doing their things.
Right. And then Piper.
Okay. On the first day, Piper would kind of tend to herself, kind of keep to herself, kind of letting everyone have their space for a bit, kind of thinking about everything that happened. And while she's doing this, she will check. She kind of remembers the umbral seed she was given in the beginning and would like to kind of check on that. Kind of pulls out of her bag and checks on it, re-examines it from the first time she saw it.
Can you roll me an investigation check at advantage? You would, as you're kind of peering at it, you do notice on the top of the seed, it almost looks like there's a slight crack beginning to form, and it doesn't seem like there's like much of a difference other than there's just a slight little kind of seam of white on the inside.
Piper kind of just stares at the crack a little bit and just takes a deep breath and just puts it back into her bag. And that's kind of like for the first day. She kind of just relaxes for the first day. And then the second day, I'd say that she would find Celine at the place that she told her about, the lake that she usually goes to, and kind of walk up to her and just like kind of gently walk up to her and catches her attention and just reminds her that, you know, you're allowed to like mourn for Alden and everything that's happened, but just don't allow that mourning to cloud your judgment going forward. everyone's still here for you if you ever need to talk, and also not here to pity you, just to kind of remind you that our enemies are getting stronger as we keep going forward, and just we need to stay safe in a sense and make sure that we're making logical decisions going forward and not too much of emotional ones. But I still want to slightly still comfort her in a way and just like, I'm not going to force you to come back now, but please try to come back soon so that we can all have a discussion about what are we going to do moving forward. And I'll kind of, before walking away, just slightly, just give her a slight look before walking away, and that would be about the second day. And then the third day, Piper would talk to Maris about the vision that she had with the fight with Corvus, and she's not too honest about the whole thing. Like, she doesn't really bring up like the shadow being like a shadow monarch or anything, but does say that she was sort of giving a hint to most likely that could help rid her of like the shadowy hunger that she has, and mentions that the vision talked of a church that was on top of a hill, and she recalls that there was something just like that on the map, and she would like show him and just, like, could you kind of help me convince the others to take a small detour before heading off to Odashi to see if I could find some answers about my condition there. And that would be about all that I would do.
Awesome. And then we will go on to Celine.
The first day, Celine's gonna spend a lot of time just like by herself. Probably most of like the first day, she's gonna sit reflecting just on everything that's happened in the past 48 hours. Trying to figure out like what she wants to do next. And so a lot of times she's just gonna be doing that for like the first day. She's also gonna be working on just an idea she had to remember the people that fell during the battles. And she's going to sketch that out. And just spend probably the whole first day just on her own, just not wanting to really be around people, not wanting to like bring people down with her, I guess. The second day, she's probably gonna do a lot of the same stuff. Maybe stop by. I guess we're all gonna probably want to talk to the mayor together, so I probably wouldn't do that yet. Flop, when would the funeral be held after the 3 days?
Yes, it would be.
So she would probably do that. Not talk to the mayor, but get some preparations of like what she wants to say, and how she wants to go about that. But also probably just do much the same, like holding back, staying alone, and then I would say probably the third day she would probably talk to Auden's family. And just fill them in on what she knows of like what happened. And just do a lot of reflecting.
Alright. And as Auden's family kind of just discusses stuff with you, you kind of understand that there's to be something brought at the funeral, and that is basically all that you know. Which you do get ready for the next day as we go on to the next person, Maris.
Yes, so Maris, he'd be pretty quick to just continue to work. He would do everything he can to help clean up. He'd be individually helping anyone that needed it. That said, I would say throughout all the days, he is kind of just keeping a distance from Celine, but always having her in his vision at least once throughout the day. Just making sure she's not doing anything rash, or just in general checking in on her. That said, I would respond day 2. I would respond to Leora. Maris personally sees it as a way to wait until what the uncle states, and then we can go from there, but does understand that this has a lot of emotional weight to it, and if Leora needs this to happen, then that's okay. On that too, I would say, after that, Maris would then continue to help the town. And then day 3, Piper and Maris would have a conversation. Maris is in full support of this idea, as in Maris's mind, we need to tie up dangerous or loose ends, and Piper's condition is a top priority for him. But other than that, he would just kind of have minor conversations with the town folk after things get more clean and be ready for the funeral.
All right. And we will go on to Zariva.
Okay, so the first day, Zariva would mostly be concerned with just helping the town tidy up after all the combat and fighting. Probably just going around comforting people who've maybe lost loved ones or have been more impacted by everything that's gone down. And then probably the second day, she'll go with Lilo back to her home to pay respect to her husband and Ori and just lay some flowers down at their little tombstone and just kind of remember about their lives and how different things are now, but she's had some closure after the Gnolls attacked and she was able to defend people from their attacks and without losing any more loved ones, so she feels kind of redeemed in a sense, but also like now she can move on. She doesn't have to move on, but there's a little bit of that weight off her shoulders now that they're resting easy. And then the third day, it will be a lot like the first day. She'll want to probably comfort Celine, but also know that it's hard going through something like this, so she'll probably not approach her just yet. Just give her any space that she might still need. And yeah, that's about all.
All right. And lastly, Day.
The night after everything that happened, Day finally gets the most sleep he's ever gotten, which was 4 hours and 30 minutes. Holy shit. On the first day, he has a lot going on in his mind, but he has decided to help out the town, whether it's moving or help moving wreckage or carrying apples to a family. He's there. On the second day, same thing, just helping out. He also, on his downtime, would have taken Evie around just to do a little sightseeing and then asking her like just a little bit of questions here and there. And he's learned that Genasi's are not really or are rare and well, I don't know, and he doesn't know why there are so many that are taken from the puppet guy. And he doesn't know who he is, but he's probably gonna try to do some research on more about that if he can. But on the third day, after winding down a little bit and not a lot of work is being needed, he probably want to scry on his brother, which has been kind of an on and off thing in his mind. Like he doesn't want to believe it, but at the same time, what if? And so he'd probably want to try and scry.
And as you scry and have this glass snake turn into a mirror, showing what your sibling might be doing, you see a forest stretched, awake in the morning dawn. Shifts of golden go through the branches, illuminating notes of dust and pollen hanging through the air. The roots of ancient trees. The forest is old and moss covered. As you see a gentle forest spirit walking down an old route. Moss is woven and covered onto his back. Bark and flowing tendrils of ivy connected to the moss at his shoulders, almost creating a cape or a shawl of sorts as he walks barefoot across the dewy ground, each step leaving tiny blossoms in a wake as he steps on the soil. He pauses at a stream, kneeling down and dipping his fingers in the water as ripples roll across and fish dive out of the water as coaxing lilies bob on the water. He turns over and almost strangely just looks right at where you are staring, almost as if he knows you're there, and he just smiles. No cheating! And then waves his hands as a gust of wind blows by and your scry is dispelled.
I think, during that time, probably shed a few tears, and towards the end of it, kind of just chuckle with a new profound a goal in mind. He has to find his brother. And with that, he'd probably just head out to the academy and try to clean up there and make sure Celine's father's desk is all clean and organized. That's it for him.
All right. And as you all go to bed on the third night leading into the fourth day, I will open up the map. You are all sleeping soundly. It's just one of those calm spring nights. The air just warm enough to keep you cool at night, or just warm enough to keep you away from a blanket, but also yet cool at night. Zariva, you are caught in a calm, beautiful dream. Pause the map here for a second so I don't pull up the wrong one. Alright. Zariva. The summer sun hangs low on the horizon, casting the sky in a dazzling patina of gold, rose, and lavender. Its warm light spilling across the meadow, making the tall grass shimmer like liquid amber. You see your husband, Illical, moving gracefully along, pushing along the goats through the pasture, guiding them with a grace and laziness as if he's done this a million times before. You hear the soft hum of insects in the distance, and nearby, you hear your son Ori. He's looking at you. One tooth missing from his front teeth. He just smiles.
Oh, look at Ori and just ruffle his hair. Isn't the day so beautiful?
Yeah. I'm glad we gotta go fishing today. As he just kind of is just tying a little weight onto his freshly new fishing pole.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think you'll catch something today. The water's going quite fast. These fish like it like that.
You really think so? As he's just trying
Oh,
to like put on some bait.
I don't think so. I know so. And she'll help him fasten the bait to the fishing rod.
Yeah, as you're trying to kind of fix this, you've noticed that he didn't really tie the string into a knot around the weight. He just kind of just wrapped it around several times, and it's just kind of a loose coil. It wasn't going to stick on for very long as you kind of just fix this for him.
Oh, and I'll kind of demonstrate how to tie it so he knows more. Okay, so you loop it around here and you tuck it in there, and that way the fish won't pull it off when they tug on the line.
Just kind of like looks at you, like with eyes glistening. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, you're welcome. And she'll kind of just watch as he tries to start fishing, probably.
Yeah. So you see him cast the first cast off into the water, the fast kind of river kind of just shimmering with the sunset glow behind it. The lure kind of hits the water with ripples spreading everywhere, just kind of in a delicate sort of flow. And you smell wildflowers on the warm sunned earth all around you. The world seems to pause, holding your breath. You just notice how the beautiful sunset is beginning to shift into a kind of summer twilight.
I'll
Well-
just smile
Mhm.
and enjoy the serenity.
Just kind of Ori smiles at you. He just kind of puts his small hand around yours, squeezing it. His eyes brightly glistening as he just smiles. I'm glad to get to play with you again, Mom.
Aw, me too, my love. I've missed you so much. And she'll just smile warmly, and in the past it probably would have been more a sad smile, but this time it's just at peace.
Just holds on to you. I'm gonna miss your laugh, Mom. He glances up towards you.
You know, if you do, you can just... You have memories of it, so you can play it in your mind whenever you want, and I'll always be right with you. And she'll give his hand a squeeze and just kind of wrap an arm around his shoulder and give him a little hug.
Is that a promise?
It's the promise, and she'll hold out a pinky.
He just sticks out his very small hand towards yours as you give him a pinky promise. Just looking into your eyes very deeply as this is happening.
You know, you can never break a pinky promise, so I won't break this one.
Okay. Thank you, Mom. I wish I could have met your friends. They look like so
Aw.
much fun.
Oh, you would have loved them, I think. I think they would have loved you more.
As he kind of just begins to, almost in a weird sense, grow a little bit older as he's talking to you, almost as if he's aging up to how old he used or should have been. Instead of a 5-year-old child, now you see a almost 7 to 9-year-old child standing before you. I love you, Mom.
I love you, Ori. And this time she'll wrap both her arms and just give him a big ol' squeeze.
From behind, your husband, Illical, approaches quietly. Oops. He approaches quietly. Oh, shoot. Sorry, the thing went a little... Okay, there we go. Computers are nice. He approaches quietly. His presence is sturdy and gentle. He kneels towards both of you in a warm embrace, his arms like a protective shelter for both of you. The time we had together was short, he murmurs, his voice low and tender. But I'll always cherish it. He realizes the slight sadness between all of you. And in almost an unspoken gaze, he looks at you, Zariva. And you know this to be the look that he gives you when he shows you that he loves you. Zariva, my love. Don't worry about me and the boy. We're safe now. I'll always watch over you. Keep you protected. Just keep us proud. You're always the strong one. Now show the world your power.
At this, her eyes will water a little bit, but she's still smiling and she'll place a hand on his cheek. I miss both of you every day, but I know you guys are safe. You have each other, so I don't have to worry anymore.
And we'll always watch over you to make sure you're protected as well.
Thank you, my love.
As all three of you stand there in the summer breeze that stirs around you, carrying the scent of sun-warmed grass and wildflowers, time feels splendid and slow. The delicate balance between joy and sorrow as the river murmurs softly behind you. The reflecting gold goes away as it turns into night, and you are all held in a loving embrace. And as you lie there sleeping, we go on to another dream.
Oh shit. 2 in 1.
All right. The scent of burning pine drifts lazily through the air, warm and recluse. Or, warm and resonant. That's the word. I just completely said the wrong word. Warm and resonant. Cling to the walls like a memory. The steady pop and crackle of the fire woves a somber rhythm that lulls the body. A heartbeat of the wood and flame as it soothes your muscles as you lie there, wrapped in its warm comfort.
No.
Have
Why
fun.
me? Shut the fuck up.
But the peace is shattered and ripped apart by a voice that slams into your ears like a hammer on stone. Leora, get your lazy ass out of your room and help your father. The grinding roar
Yep, I'm up.
hits your ears.
She'll instantly get up, like just standing on her feet. Just look around.
You would see your bedroom, the one you shared with your twin. It's been quite some time since you've seen this, but everything's left how you had left it.
Oh my god, my hands are shaking. I don't like this. Okay. I don't know where the door is. I think it's over here.
It would be there, yes. I will just...
Yep.
As you open the door, you are in your
Ooh,
parents' tavern. Seems like you just took a bit of a nap as your mom is hard at work. You hear grinding as the air is heavy and sharp. As you turn the corner, standing there is your mother. Her eyes cut into you cold and unblinking, yet her mouth is twisted into a smile so forced it curdles like blood. She kind of looks at you. Are you going to help out your father?
Yeah. Where is he?
She kind of just looks at you and says, "Go!" She almost hisses this at you with a kind of almost words dressed in honey but dipped in venom. Kind of just in a smile. Go help your father mash the grapes. We need to prepare for next season.
Oh, yes, of course. Wine season's almost here. I'm assuming Leora knows where that's at, but I don't know where it is on the map. So, if you could
Yes,
please
of
point
course.
that.
You would basically just know that it is outside. You would have to...
Oh, okay. Yeah. She kind of wants to rush, but being back in the familiar tavern, she's just looking around, kind of sad. Seeing her mom, she'll give a weak smile, but just pass her. She'll stop for a moment, and, as if wanting to ask her a question, but just carries on outside.
As you enter outside, I didn't get a map for this one, but as you enter outside, you step into a courtyard where your father is. Girl. working beneath the still lit light of the noon, or of the late noon. He stands there knee deep in a wooden vat, bare feet pressing onto swollen, skinless grapes. The air is thick and sweet, tart like perfume. As he looks over towards you with a kind of toothy smile. Aha! Looks like she managed to drag you out of the cave after all. He kind of chuckles.
Yeah, she did.
What's the matter, child? As he kind of just stomps on some more grapes.
Would Leora know this is a dream?
If you want to roll for insight at disadvantage.
Nope. Ah! Why? Bet. Let's go. 12.
Everything seems to be very in order, other than just a couple minor things. Like your parents seem to be almost a bit younger than what you remember. The tavern almost looks to be in almost a more pristine state, just minor little changes. He just looks over at you. You know, with a soft voice, she's a tough lady, your mother. Hard as oak bark. But on the hard as oak bark on the outside. But on the inside, she loves you all in her own special way. Even if it seems a little crude.
I know.
Well, get that frown off your face and help me smash some grapes. He kind of just chuckles at you.
Leora will walk over. She's still looking sad as she looks to her father and just... I've missed you.
But you've been here the whole time. She just looks at you kind of questioningly. Leora,
Yeah?
if something's the matter, I'm always here for you. I know I'm a quite a intimidating guy, but deep down I'm always there for you, especially all my sweet kids. The one you gotta worry about is in there. She's the scary one. He kind of chuckles. If something's the matter, if anything's ever bothering you, remember that we're family and we'll always be there for you. Through thick and thin.
What if what's bothering me is myself?
Well, then we can always try to figure that out together, and we'll always be there to make sure you feel as happy as you can be.
And what if my happiness doesn't reside here?
Well, I'll be honest. I would say that she wouldn't be the only one or she'd be the only one who didn't like it, but in reality, I would hate to see you leave. And I don't think any amount of convincing would keep your mother here. I think she would hunt you down, but at the end of the day, we might be mad if we see you again, but deep down we're going to be so happy to just see our little girl alive and happy.
And what if I had friends? Would you cause them trouble?
Well, I mean, if they're troublemakers, I might give them some shit. Won't be. As he kind of starts chuckling. But knowing you, I don't think you would have picked a bad crowd. I think at the end of the day, they might be a little rough around the edges, but good kids after all.
And what if I found somebody? Like you did with Mom? What'd you do?
The soft demeanor that your father once had kind of shifts a little bit. It's just like,
There it goes.
Well, kind of saying this with gritted teeth. If my little girl was happy and they were good to her, maybe I wouldn't kill them on sight. Good enough, that's all you're gonna get, as he just kind of like smiles and chuckles at you.
Right. Anyway, yeah, let me help you with the grapes.
Of course, of course. Just, let me know.
You wouldn't kill them though, right?
Huh. As he just kind of just laughs it off and just starts stomping the grapes even harder.
That's not an answer.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. He just stomps on the grapes.
She'll help him with the grapes.
As you stomp on the grapes, you just kind of enjoy the moment with your father. You hear the clanging of dishware and other things inside the tavern. And you softly fade away into sleep. As we go on to the fourth morning. And whoever wants to wake up can wake up first.
They would probably be the first one. Making breakfast as best as he can.
I guess Piper would wake up. She also had the same idea and would see Day in the kitchen first.
Good morning, Piper. Isn't it a great day today?
Oh, it is a good day today. I see that you're in a better mood than most.
Yeah, it's been a few days, town hasn't been too busy lately. Everybody is starting to pick themselves back up as, Puck they're strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad they are able to pick themselves back up.
I'm glad to see that they're already starting to rebuild themselves. So, always a good thing.
Exactly.
Do you need some help? Yes. I don't know if you.
Yeah. We set up some breakfast.
What do you have in mind today?
I've been missing that spicy bacon that we had back in Jovan.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we could figure out how to make it together. I think I have enough spices to help.
All right.
I would say Maris would definitely make his way down, after making sure to gently make his bed before fully exiting and just strolling through. I would go down and just make my way here, and Maris would probably just take a moment to sit down, read, all that good stuff.
Zariva would also probably wake up around this time, just feeling more peaceful than she has for the past few days. And she'll sit up and just kind of carefully go over to check on Evie, see how she's doing this morning.
Just kind of you see her just laying in the bed. There's only like the only piece of blanket that's on her body is wrapped around her leg, and then the rest is just kind of like sticking out, all legs just sticking all over the place, a foot hanging off the bed.
I'll take the blanket and drape it back over her. And then leave the room for her to sleep more. And I think she'd probably go to the kitchen as well to have a similar idea, start making breakfast, and she'll see people in it already. Oh, good morning, you two. Didn't expect to see you guys in here.
Morning, Zariva.
You making breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had some idea to have some spicy bacon. Maybe you could whip something up to go along with it?
Yeah, I could possibly do that, unless you guys want to do it. I don't.
Tarts.
Apple tarts? Oh, today is kind of an apple tart kind of day. Yeah, I'll
You're
whip
amazing
something
at
up.
those, Zariva.
Aw,
Come
it's your
on
kind of
in.
day. Yeah. Wow, it's kind of it's like we're having a party or something.
The
All
kitchen
these
a little
people.
small, even though this house is huge.
Yeah.
That's okay. They had to make sacrifices somewhere.
Yeah.
The more hands, the better. We'll get something nice cooked up.
I can't lie, the plumbing in this place is amazing now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think Leora would wake up next, probably waking up to, "You're not gonna kill him, right? What?" And her blanket's like thrown across the room, and she's like, "Ah." And she'll just climb out of bed and lazily throw the blanket over the bed. Yep, that's made. Step out of the room and come downstairs, I guess. Not going in the kitchen, because, yeah. Probably hears the clattering and clanking in the kitchen. He's like, nope. I'll come out here to sit at the table.
You'll just see kind of Maris, very postured, reading his book. And he goes, "Sleep well, did you? I heard your heavy footsteps upstairs. Something wake you in a scare."
No.
Okay.
I wasn't woken in a scare. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Still keeping secrets even now. I can't. Enjoy what we have. The town seems to be rejuvenating, at least somewhat. If I do recall, Evie went to rest with Zariva, if you do want to check on her.
Yes. I think we'll wait till breakfast is ready before waking her up.
Your mind wanders. Why?
I was just dreaming of home.
Hmm. It's a bit eerie and a bit of poetry at the same time. We were just conversing about sending a letter home.
True.
What'd you think? Was it a pleasant dream?
Oh, I got to talk to my father.
Oh, was he as rough around the edges as you described?
No.
Hmm.
He was his usual kind self.
Well, that is fortunate for you. Again,
Making great.
go. Lior, go ahead.
I
Oh,
think your
so
internet's
making grapes.
oh,
My internet. uh, making the, well, stomping on grapes for the wine harvest, of course, but
I've always been intrigued by the process of it all. Though the stomping part and having purple stains on your body for weeks on end did not seem intriguing enough.
hmm, it's a lifestyle.
One you miss.
A little bit.
I don't blame you. We often like to view the past as comfort. Well, I hear a couple of them conversing in the kitchen making. I think we are waiting on Celine, so.
Mm. Have you seen how she's been doing?
To be honest, I am, though I understand, a bit frustrated and nervous at the same time. She's holding on to too much. And I wonder whether or not that will be the detriment to her or her savior and allow her to push through coming challenges. We will just have to be ready and we will have to see.
Understandable. Mm,
You're lagging, Rip.
Yeah, it's pretty
There,
bad.
probably pull out her own book. I know I'm lagging. It's bad. I'm in the living room. Maybe if I sit right here. No. Yeah. Just gonna sit there at the table.
Sounds good. Yeah, Maris will just kind of join you in this pleasant silence.
Lane's probably been awake for some time now, just kind of like laying there, debating like what she wants to do next. She's probably been listening, like hearing for everyone else to get up before she gets out of her own room. Eventually, she knows she has to get out of bed and try to take on the day, and she'll make her way down there, kind of stopping right here, hearing the talk in the kitchen, and then kind of just like grabs her necklace that she's wearing, just kind of fiddles with it, and just kind of probably stands there for a moment before opening the door, and then she'll make her way in here. She'll open the door, she'll pause for a moment, seeing people be in there, and part of her just wants to turn back and keep isolating herself, but she pushes through the door and doesn't really look at anybody. Mutters something about good morning and sits over here.
Good morning, Celine.
Yeah, morning.
Funeral today?
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be alright. But, Day, Zoriva, and Piper seem to be making food. Let us wait and do promise to at least eat something, yes?
Yeah, I'm sure I can manage that.
Of course. And Maris just lets you be.
wonder if they have anything good to drink in there. Maybe like coffee.
Finishing touches. They kind of sprinkle salt like Salt Bay. Stick bacon. Grabs
Okay,
like a little
okay,
jug
not too
of
much.
apple cider. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I think you're ready.
Okay.
Is
I
your
think
apple tart ready?
Of course they are. Nice and hot. Nice and fresh.
Piper, can you grab that other plate of bacon?
Bacon, and I'll walk out this one. And as I come to sit the bacon on the table, I was like, if it tastes bad, they made it.
Oh,
It was a collective effort.
I see.
Don't worry, guys. If the bacon's bad, we got apple tarts, and she'll place them on the table.
And we have apple cider if you need some.
Perfect.
Just put them
I
on the
will go get
table.
Evie.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Thank you,
yes.
Liwa.
Yeah.
Before we grab Evie, what is to be a Evie when we leave for Adashi? Should she stay here or?
Truth be told, I do think she should stay here.
I have been seeing her hang out with your nephew Zariva a lot.
Oh.
With Lola.
Taking another one.
Evie.
What? I'm sorry, I don't know what you just said.
I said Evie has been hanging around with your nephew, and would Lola consider taking Evie in?
Oh, I'm sure Lilo would accept another little set of hands in her house. Always could use more help. She has a soft spot for kids anyway.
Yeah.
Is it safe for her, though?
Celine.
Pardon, Celine?
Would it be safe for her, though?
It's safer for her to stay here than to continue traveling with us.
We lead a dangerous life. But here she could be a kid. She could go to the academy, learn.
I don't think the academy will be up and running anytime soon.
Oh, people are more resilient than you give them credit for, Celine.
Yes, but if we leave her here, is that just going to bring more trouble?
Regardless, Celine, whatever direction she is brought through, there is trouble waiting for her. Her fate has been twisted by a man that we need to find. And like Day stated, letting her control a bit of that here, I say, is beneficial.
I don't think we can stay here forever. We have to rescue your father. We have to stop these people from creating possibly something that could end this world.
And the road's dangerous, Celine. Believe me, I've been on it for a long time. It's harsh. I wouldn't want to put that on Evie.
What if they come back? Take her. There's not going to be anybody here that can stop them.
And what if she dies right in your arms as we're traveling?
Hey. Yes.
Yeah, that was extreme.
Sorry.
She's like, you're right. And she's just going to go up to the table, just grab one of the apple tarts, and just walk out.
Selena, I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. We are still wounded. That is clear. There's nothing the matter with that. I will be right back, as I do stand to just walk out slowly. At first, Maris doesn't really kind of say anything, but he does make sure his footsteps are a lot louder than normal. Go ahead. I saw your frustration in the conversation. The weight of it all. I'm not asking for you to see that I may be pitying you, because I am not. Just tell me your thoughts. You don't need to tell me your feelings. Just tell me about what you think about the road ahead.
I know it's going to be difficult. There's so many layers that even I don't know. If we leave her here, then that's something out of my control. I just
So-
don't think I could stand to lose something else right now.
Of course. Maris will sit down on the stairs. Though you need to be honest with yourself, Celine. Do you think we would have any more control if Evie was with us? Do you not think that that would increase the bearing, increase the responsibility?
Yes, but if we leave her here, that gives them a reason to come back, and we've already taken so much from this town.
If she were to stay with us, they would have a reason with us as well. I do not think Thorn will forget our names nor our faces.
Think they're just
I-
gonna let her go?
Celine, this is harsh, what I am about to say. But whatever follows Evie could potentially be the end of us as well. And if we were so to selfishly bring her along, and potentially for that end to meet us with her there, it would just add to her burden and yours.
You don't understand, they're already following us as it is. The reason they attacked this town was nothing because of her, it was because of us.
I understand. That said, do you think we have the tools to find that man? Do you think we have the tools, Celine, to investigate her markings? And Maris, now not irritated but more stern. Celine, I need you to be more honest with yourself. You cannot carry it all. That is a fact. Allow
gonna-
yourself to bear the responsibility onto others that are willing.
You're right. You're right, it's just... I just don't know how to go about that.
Is it scary?
Horrifying.
Horrifying. Finally, some honesty. Thank you. Say what you need. I'm sure Evie will be waving us out. Get as much closure as you can in this town. We will be patient.
Thank you for that. I needed some honesty and not just sad looks. Pity.
No one is pitying you.
I find that hard to believe.
You find it hard to accept that people care. There's a difference. Take it from a man that ran away from the single person that gave him every bit of love he ever desired. I'm sure Day is feeling terrible for the statement he just said. You don't need to offer him solace or anything like that, but I'm sure he would like an opportunity to apologize if you may grant him one.
I'm sure I'll be back in eventually.
Take your time. As I just wave and make my way back.
He's stuffing his face right now. On
You-
this bacon.
You are quick to move, Day, both physically
Mhm.
and mentally.
You know, elves live thousands, hundreds of years.
I don't know if
All
I'm jealous of
resentment,
that.
No, I truly feel terrible for what I said.
I know.
It's okay.
You weren't.
People say the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Now, somebody want to wake up Evie before this breakfast is gone?
Sure. So, Riva, if you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course I will. And she'll go.
Oh, this apple tart's amazing. Oh,
Maris will take a bite of the bacon that is spiced, correct? Like it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
As he takes a bite, he goes. He
I spiced
instantly
it
just
myself.
gently spits it in a napkin. He goes, "Can we ever cook anything that is not scorching my tongue?"
He'll slide the tart.
Whoa, wonderful.
You know
And then
that.
I get a sugar bomb. I am thankful. Thank you for the cooking. I do appreciate it.
It's a
Spicy,
mild
the
sweetness. It's mild sweetness.
Listen, Maris, it's either gonna be spicy food or sweet treats, okay? There's no mix in between. This is the only food our group knows how to make.
Oh my. Young children in a candy store
I mean,
jamming
I
together
can
whatever they
cook,
could
it's
find.
just that I choose not to.
Of course.
We'll
I-
make you some sunny side up eggs tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. And I do a little mocking bow, just as in jest. But
Look, next time
Maris
you
will
cook,
take a
you can
tart.
choose the menu. Okay.
If I
Yeah,
choose
can
the
you
menu,
cook, Maris?
As quietly as possible to sneak in without paying too much attention to herself.
perception checks.
Projection.
Perception check.
7.
Oh, wait, actually doing this? Okay, fine. Reroll my spell.
Yeah.
Maris, your tongue is
I rolled
just
pretty
too
low.
scorching right now to pay
Too
attention.
scorching. As this conversation's going to, just go. I could cook. You know what? If given the ingredients, I could make a banquet of sorts.
Please,
We
please
actually
go
have a lot
ahead.
of ingredients here.
Have you
thankfully.
ever plucked a bird in your life, Maris?
Oh,
No, why would I do that?
Mm.
That is disgusting.
Have you ever descaled
That's
a
how you
fish?
make a banquet. That's one of the things is roasted bird.
Listen, I do not need to handle the bird. I just simply need to get its, meat, its ingredients.
And how do
Listen.
you expect to do that without
through
plucking the bird?
through
Have
the
you ever killed a
richness.
chicken before?
Of course, but through the richness of the market, I could easily buy a plucked chicken.
And speaking
That's
of
fresh.
markets, we've been low on funds lately.
Yes.
Don't remind me.
we have enough to go, get food and the necessities, but
Yeah, and somebody still owes me money.
I think this going to Odashi, we're gonna need a few.
Oh, yeah. Ordashi.
On that too, we'll wait for Zarifa to get here, but I do want to inquire, Piper, if you would allow me to, on the conversation we had.
She's a little hesitant, but she says, go ahead. She just nods on the subject. Go ahead.
Wonderful. Well, I will wait for Zarifa to make way.
Wonderful. Then Zariva will just kind of give a very quiet knock on the door as she carefully pushes it open. First she'll kind of look at Evie and she'll say, "Wake up, sleepyhead. Breakfast is ready."
You just kind of hear like a slight groan just appear from the blanket pile. 5 more minutes.
No, you already had 5 minutes while we were cooking. You gotta come out before it gets cold.
"Nah."
Jay.
And then you just see the blanket pile just kind of just fly up in the air with her feet and legs just like flailing about on the bed.
Oh, come on. Come on, get up. And she'll just kind of hold out her arms to kind of pick up Evie if Evie wants to be picked up.
She kind of just groggily looks over towards you and smirks, and then just kind of puts her arms up in sort of the uppies position.
That's what I thought. And she'll pick up Evie and just kind of start carrying her out of the room.
I do remember Maris owing me like 100 gold, maybe 126, I believe.
have
good
no
morning.
memory of that. That is a wonderful
Yeah,
inquiry,
so it's the
but
crown that's on your head right now.
What
Mhm.
crown? And I make my hair grow to cover it.
Don't
for
you
later.
grow out your hair and hide it.
Oh,
And they'll just give a little plate to Evie.
hello,
Have some
hello.
bacon and apple
Well.
tart.
The
With
bacon
apple
might
juice.
be.
And it's a very special apple tart, isn't that right, Maris? Says Leora will press a digitation to make it sparkle.
And it is one of deep magicalness from bards all across the plains.
And you know what that
Guidance
magic
on the
is,
apple
Evie?
tart.
What? What is it?
The greatest magic of all, love.
Boo. No, I'm just kidding.
She ignores the bacon, just immediately grabs the apple tart and just starts scarfing it down.
Classic.
Love. Ugh.
Evie, enjoy your food. Celine,
Mm-hmm.
feel free to listen in closely on this, please. On a topic.
Celine's right. Oh, Leora
Yes.
would point Celine out, but she's like, Celine's listening. Have no worries.
That said, Piper and me agreed upon finding a church, one to assist with Piper's ailment. We have lollygagged, in my opinion, for too long, and we took things for granted and didn't focus on things that needed focus, and I don't want that same thing to happen again. We saw the catastrophe that followed. I want to handle and approach Piper's ailment first thing. Top priority. I say we take a detour, a small one, to the church, and then make our way to Ordashi afterwards.
I've heard that churches take a lot of money. And so far, it looks like we don't have that.
Jay, we're
Oh.
not wrapping a church if that's what you're asking.
I know. No.
He's saying we might not have the funds for
Yes,
the help we need.
for-
That
How
is
much funds
true.
do we have?
we could ask the mayor for a reward, but we are iffy on that.
Yes, they are using much of their economy to recover as well.
I mean,
But I know
how much
some of
money would a
these
church need?
nobles don't really care too much.
Well, I did make an inn with a few of the nobles during my time helping. I'm sure they could loan, and we just never pay it back. I mean, eventually down the line, pay it back.
Do we really? Or do we change our names
Okay.
again and then just go on the run?
Leora!
I meant we we don't do that. We be responsible people and actually pay the debt that we owe.
I don't know
Yes.
But
about
not
you,
to the guy
Leora,
named
but
Florence.
Me personally, I am tired of running.
Right. We'll pay our debts back, right, Maris? Just not to Francis.
Yes. Yes.
And as you're all discussing this, Evie just kind of like looks at a whole table, smiling, sees Celine off in the corner, and just kind of hops down off of her chair, kind of carrying one of the tarts in her hand, and hands it over to Celine, and puts it in one of her hands, and then grabs onto Celine's other hand, and kind of quietly just pulling her towards the table.
Oh,
Come on, join us.
good morning, Evie. Yes, I'll join. Thank you for the...
Piper will move so that Evie can sit next to Celine.
Evie Evie will just kind of just stand there in a chair, kicking her legs, just eating her tart, smiling, just looking at everybody.
How's the tart?
Is it good, Evie?
She doesn't even really say anything. She just nods her head with a mouthful.
I can see it on your face.
See, I was teaching her manners in these past 3 days.
Selena wipes some of the crumbs off of Evie's like mouth. Slow down, you're making a bit of a mess.
Would you say Celine is a bit more thin than normal? Just
Probably.
I will message Evie, and I go, "Shh, this is a secret line. Only me and you can hear. Don't move. Don't say anything."
She just like pauses. She's like, her legs are like in midair, just like mid kick.
I fear Celine is in dire need of a sweet tart, but she wants to hide it from everyone. Me and you are the only ones that know this, and I think you should share a tart with her, perhaps.
She just like slowly turns her head over to Celine subconsciously.
It's a secret top mission, and you must succeed. You must succeed, Evie.
She just looks at Celine. You look hungry. Eat this. She just grabs it and tries to shove it in your mouth.
What, Evie? I'm fine, really.
No, you eat. You eat. She just tries to shove it in your mouth, not listening.
Evie, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Are you going to disappoint Evie here, Celine?
I already ate a tart. I'm fine.
Leora catching
one
onto
more
this.
wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, Leora catching onto this. It's like, oh, look at that face and try to deny her.
They just passes a glass of apple juice down.
And you have to drink too, right? Have to wash the tart down.
right.
Mhm.
Oh my, fine. She'll take the tart from Evie's hand and say, "Thank you, Evie. I was a little hungry."
I will wink at Evie. Just a nod and a wink.
She
It's
tries to
hard.
like copy you, but winks with the wrong eye, like right in front of Celine.
You seem to have something in your eye, Evie. It might be your hair. As Leora just reaches
Of
over.
course.
There we go.
Evie's third eye opens.
Can I perception check to see if I
Yes.
I would
Can
say
I try to
I'm.
distract Celine and be like, Celine,
a nat 20?
I think
Oh, fuck!
oh,
I
damn
just-
it. I
I
tried.
just smile at Celine and go, what's there to inquire about?
Celine's just gonna look at Varys and roll her eyes.
I just put my
Just-
hands up.
A good one.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say good one.
Thank you.
You know, it's also a good one. A third tart, as Leora's like shows over a tart to sleep.
Oh. Well, are we ready to move? Get ready for the day. Yes, yes. I know the
probably
weight
is
is still.
over.
See the mayor soon.
Yes. I know the weight is heavy, but we still all do owe this town one final thing. And that is to respect all the dead, yes?
Absolutely.
All right,
Yep.
and I will tap the table, and then I'm going to cast Inspiring Leader then. So I think it's 12?
Power spell.
True.
Power spell is
Counter
great.
spell, bro.
Is that
I think
even a
it-
spell?
Let's see.
No, it's not.
No.
So, the chosen creatures get 10 hit points equal to my character level plus my charisma modifier. So 8 plus 5. Yeah, 12.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Oh, wait, no, not 12. Fuck.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I am.
13?
You
Yeah,
said-
sorry. I'm like frozen in time right now, actually. 13 temp.
Okay.
13 temporary hit points?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Oh.
And this lasts like until long rest, so it's just for
Nice.
the whole day.
Hey.
Wow.
Piper would
Everybody?
pick up her cup of apple juice and raise it up. Just cheers to us, guys.
Oh, something Evie can join
Cheers.
in on as well. Cheers.
I wish it was not apple juice, but you know what?
Alright,
Apple juice
Leora.
will do.
Dix
Zariva will
downs
hold
it.
up her. Zariva will hold up her cup. This might be a hard
I
day,
was
but
talking about grape juice. Calm down.
oh goodness. And Zariva will look at Leora and laugh. This might be a hard day, but we'll get through it together.
Yes, yes, we will. Oh, Zariva, as we, cheers and take the drink, I would like to converse with you just for a moment, if you'd allow.
Oh, yeah.
This can be on the way. I do not mean to hold.
Okay, yeah. That's alright. Guess
Wonderful.
we should get going then.
Yes.
Leora will send message underneath the table to Evie. Just go, you know what I think Celine needs right now? A friend. Make sure to keep her happy. Play with her a little bit. Have some fun.
As you just hear Evie's chair just kind of like hop a couple like inches closer towards Celine, just and she just kind of just eating her tart, just like nods.
You were full of energy today.
It's all that
Start
sugar in
cleaning
that
it.
tart, Zariva. I think you put way too much sugar in there, as Leora just used the table.
What's it about?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before we head on to the memorial?
Yeah, I guess like kind of walk and talking here. I will kind of mention to Zariva, your shoulders seem lighter. Not carrying so much. Oh, I don't know. I would say a chip of sorts, but I don't know what. Everything good?
It'll give a kind of sorry, a softer smile, expression, just a little easier than it's been. I had a good dream last night.
Well, you and another, it seems.
You know, I had a family at one point.
I was putting that slowly together. I still remember the daggers you gave me at the fountain when I said there was no room for children in this world.
Well, that I would give you that look a billion times over. Just
I-
know that.
I wonder why I haven't said it since. I truly do.
Yeah.
But no, I could sense it slightly with your connection to that older woman and how keen you are with children. I hope it did not bother you that I reached out so quickly for you to comfort the young ones in the academy. It seemed perfectly natural.
You know what? I think that helped me out more than I expected it would.
Well, I'm glad I can take credit for another thing. I'm glad you were able to enjoy your dream and have that chip disappear.
Thank you, Maris. I do appreciate your friendship.
Yes, me as well. And Maris quickly skips ahead, and you can see a bit of red go over his cheeks for a moment as he goes ahead.
She'll laugh and follow along.
That was it.
And as you all make it over to the memorial service for Auden, Rel, you see a large gathering of people. You see a large gathering of people, and you see just a priest standing next to a grave and a small 5-foot tall bronze tree with leaves all over, with small engravings on each of the leaves of each of the lost ones, each of the bronze apples marked with the names of families lost, and the bark marked with every person who is still missing from the attack. This is a headstone of sorts for Odd and Rel.
Mariswood just gently put his head down. Just in respects.
And Day would walk up and place one of his wooden cranes on the grave. Slowly back away.
I feel like for now, Celine would just be standing with Auden's family. Kind of just seeing how they're reacting to it and trying to be there where she can, because
You would see Auden's mother, Penelope, standing there somberly. She looks to be holding back tears as she just kind of looks at you, just has a faint smirk. You can see she's holding back a lot of pain, but is also very happy to see you. Behind you see Auden's siblings, his similar of age sister Jacqueline in the back, and then the two siblings, August and Chloe. They all just look at you. They aren't too familiar with you, but they do know that you were a part of their brothers' lives. And they smile and acknowledge.
Celine's just gonna stand there with them and say she's so sorry for their loss.
You of them just kind of look at you and just nod. Penelope puts her hand on your shoulder. Thank you. We'll miss him. He always wanted to look out for the little ones. And in the end, he helped protect all those students that were there. Thank you for being his friend, Celine. You were a good one.
He was such a good man. He's changed my life forever. I don't know where I would be if I didn't meet him.
He always talked about you. He had high hopes that you'd come back. I'm just glad he got to see you one last time.
Me as well. I just wish we had more time.
I believe every moment he shared with all of us was precious, and we should hold on to it forever. And as she says that to you, she kind of just smirks and hands you a small box. It looks to be made of a polished cedar. It has a sort of gold inline wrap around it, just kind of with a sort of silver latch on top.
What's this?
He always liked to keep hold of his memories, to hold on to them when they're fresh. That way they don't get forgotten so easy. I think he would want you to have these.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We'll be quite honest, I did keep a few for myself. I want to make sure I remember it properly, but there's a few in there for you. A few I think you'll really like, in fact.
Thank you. That's the greatest thing you could have ever given me. I
Well,
treasure the memories I got to share with him.
well, I think there's a couple in there that might help you when you're feeling a little bit down.
Her eyes would probably start to well up with tears a little bit, so she'll probably nod and just try to focus her attention elsewhere.
She just looks at you and kind of just taps you on the shoulder, grips onto you a little bit, and almost like a soothing way kind of rocks you a bit. I'm glad to have met you, Celine.
I'm glad you had a mother like you. He always talked very fondly about you.
He did the same as you. And at this point, the priest chimes up. Today, we gather not only to mourn the loss of a remarkable teacher, but also to honor the life of a man who embodied courage, selflessness, and devotion. Auden Rel was more than an educator. He was a mentor and a protector, and a light for countless young minds who passed through the classroom at that fine school. He believed in the power of education to shape lives, but he also believed in the worth of every single child. His lessons extended far beyond books and tests. He thought compassion, integrity, and the values of standing for what is right mattered. In his final moments, he showed us the deepest meaning of those lessons. He put others before himself. He gathered everything so that his students could live. That act of bravery will never be forgotten. We are heartbroken, but also grateful. Grateful for the time we had with him, grateful for the way he touched our lives, and grateful for the reminder of the true greatness that is found in these halls. Rest in peace, Auden Rel. You have run your race with honor. Your light will guide us always. And as he says that, the little names on the tree, the bronze tree, begin to glow with a light, sort of orange hum. Thank you all for being here today. And at that point, the priest just kind of begins to shuffle off.
I will just stand here until everyone shuffles out. Show as much respect as I can.
Would now be when I'm able to say a couple words, or
Oh yeah, you could definitely do that.
just awkwardly kind of move up and kind of just address everyone there. I just wanted to say a few words about Auden. When I think about him, I think of the kind of peace you only find once in your life. The kind that sneaks into the noise of your mind and steals it without asking. Every step I've taken, every plan I've made, every thought that I've twisted too far into where he was there. Not with loud words or big gestures, but with that steady, quiet presence that made the storm in my head feel small. I loved him. Not in the ways stories tell us love should be, all grand declarations and stolen moments. No, mine was quieter. It was a love that lingered in the things left unsaid, in the way I leaned towards him when I was too tired to stand on my own. A love I carried in silence, because some part of me believed I had more time to say it. Even now, I'm not sure exactly what it was. I thought there would always be tomorrow. But Auden, he was more than just the boy I grew up with. He was the person I always wanted to be more like. He was braver, kinder, more steady when the world shook beneath us. He defended this town, defended all of us with that same quiet strength that defined him since we were children. In doing so, he gave his last breath so others could still draw theirs. I will carry him. In every step I take, in every choice I make to stand when it's easier to fall, he will be there. And I will try, gods, I will try to even be half the person he was. Because that's what love, isn't it? Not just mourning what we've lost, but carrying forward what they gave us. Auden gave me peace, courage, and hope I never thought I deserved. He always let me shine, even if the world tried to dim me, and I will not let those gifts die with him. And she's gonna turn towards the grave now. Bye, my dearest friend. The person who made me believe, who made me someone I am proud to be. And may your name live in every apple that grows here, every spell you've taught, and in every heart you've touched. I'll miss you. She'll look at the grave for just a moment before just quietly walking back to the crowd.
At that point, most of the crowd begins to shuffle off somberly, while others stick around for a bit longer. And eventually, it's only you, Celine, and Penelope standing there. She just smiles at you. Your words are beautiful, Celine. He would have loved to hear that.
I know he did. He's gonna want me to keep going forward, right?
I think he would be a bit upset with you if you didn't. Yes.
I know.
He was always talking about how proud he was to have known someone who was brave enough to just go out and explore the world like that. But I think he was proud to have had met someone like you.
And I'm proud to have met somebody who's just so sure of themselves. I hope I can find passion in something the way he had passion in his work.
I think you'll find it out there with your friends.
Yes. I can only hope.
And if you ever get a little bit homesick, come on by. There's always a warm bed and a hot meal waiting for you.
Thank you, Penelope. And she's gonna give her a hug. Your words and your presence have meant a lot. More than you know.
I think everyone needs to hear how great of an impact you had on someone's life. To remember how every moment with them is precious. You're very precious to him, Celine. Thank you.
Of course.
At that point, she begins to walk off, periodically turning around and looking at you, smiling, a few tears rolling down her cheeks as she walks away. Would you like to sit there for a little bit longer, Celine, or would you like to go somewhere else?
I think she would like to go somewhere else one last time.
Okay. As you head off to a familiar secret spot only you and a few friends knew about, you take this time to reflect.
I have nothing exactly I want to say specifically, just more of a reflection, but I mean, I'm fine with Now, if anyone does want to say anything, Celine, post this. I feel like she's probably mentioned this place in passing, at least. To everyone. But if not, we can just time skip this part.
Leora probably would go find Celine. Splitting off from the
Yep.
group to just go see Celine.
As you come in, you probably see Celine just sitting on a rock, throwing some pebbles in the, skipping like pebbles in the lake, and just crisscross applesauce. And it's like looking at her reflection.
Just Leora will come over here, sit down. Not saying anything to Celine, just sitting there.
Celine's just gonna hand you one of the rocks and just like, the flat ones work the best.
Do they now?
Yeah, Auden had a whole scientific method to it. Of exactly which ones would go the furthest. And she'll skip one and it'll kind of like sink to the bottom. I still haven't figured it out.
You know, I know that you'll miss him. Everybody will, but I know you'll miss him probably the most.
Yeah,
Just know he wouldn't want you to grieve.
I know.
I want you to have that smile on your face.
Yeah. I hope I can find a way to smile as easily as I used to. I think I took life so for granted.
Everybody takes life for granted as Leora tosses the rock.
I mean, I had a great childhood. I was given everything I needed, and I don't think I ever had any real hardships or issues, like, besides small things, and it just seems like everything's crashing down.
We
What
feel
if I
like that.
can't get back up? What if I just drag everyone down with me?
No. Think of it as this. Everything is crashing down, but the people that you love, they're the pillars that hold it up. They'll keep holding it up for you. You're not going to drag anybody down. You've made people better people, Celine. I know from experience because I'm one of those people that you made better.
You're too kind.
Again, I love that you find the qualities that I tried to hide so well.
I meant it, Leora, when I said you're like a sister to me.
I know.
At least that's what I think a sister's like.
Oh, believe me, sometimes they're a lot more sassy, but
I think I've realized today I need to keep moving forward. If I just keep thinking about it, and I mean, he'll still always be in my thoughts. I need to move forward. I can't just replay it again and again and hope that it can change.
Yeah. To dwell in the past means you'll miss the future. We can't have that.
Your magic. It's sometimes it's out of your control, right?
Absolutely. I never know what's gonna happen.
There's been more on my mind than just Auden's death. Yes, that's taken the forefront, but during our battle, I had to make a deal.
With who?
A deal. My patron, my goddess, and I don't regret the deal. I know it felt right in the moment, and I do not regret it, but there may be a time where things might be out of my control. And I think that's what I'm scared of the most.
Well, from experience, when things go out of control, I always look to those I care for. They'll help guide you. They always do.
I'm just worried that it might drive me away.
Believe me, I'm pretty sure you're stuck with us.
I hope that'll be the case. But we do have a mission. We do have things that need to get done, and I don't want to delay that.
We'll get them done. Believe me, we'll get them done. And not by ourselves, but together.
Together. Thank you.
This is just a
Sure.
weight you have to put on your shoulders, Celine.
I
The
know,
rest
I
of us
know.
can carry our own weight as well.
I don't know how I got so lucky to find people like you. If I had to go through this alone, I don't think I would be standing after this.
Yeah.
Maybe Lady Fate is kind to me. And you would know when she says Lady Fate, it would be talking in reference to her patron.
Well, I'm sure she's kind to us all to have us fated to be together.
I guess we should all reconvene.
Yeah. They're probably wondering where you are, where I am.
I'm sure they're fine, but we should.
Yeah. As a
Shouldn't worry
local
them
troublemaker,
anymore.
as a local troublemaker, I'm pretty sure Maris's blood pressure is rising.
I think his blood pressure is always rising. Let's get going.
Yeah. We all stand up and offer a hand out to Celine.
We'll follow Leora out, and right before she exits the clearing, she'll look back one more time and throw the last rock she has in her hands into the water.
It's a perfect skip. Gets the full way across.
I think I finally figured it out.
Yeah?
And she'll chuckle probably for the first time. And just won't turn back.
as you leave the forest glade, that famous, or the puddle you have spent so many hours by, you head back into town.
Hmm.
Oh shoot, I must have not added your... Okay.
Oh, I'm here. I'm hiding behind TV.
Oh, okay, I could not see you. Okay, I was like,
You're good,
where?
you're good.
I swear I added... Okay, cool.
She's just hiding right now.
Alright, cool. As you head into town, you see your friends, your found family waiting for you.
Well, everything shaping up to head out?
Yes, we should talk with the mayor still, right? Make sure
Yes.
everything's in order.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
There's the way. Love.
You
It's
would
a big
know-
map.
It is a big map.
It is a big map.
Let's see.
The mayor's house. Is it this big building? Yeah, I was about to say, is it?
I was gonna say that too.
Rich
Oh,
guy.
I knew. I
Yeah,
slowly
come
work
on.
my way down, but sure. I can just watch once on
Mm-hmm.
And
Waltz on in with no
in.
knocking.
No, Celine will knock on the door. She owns the no. She'll knock on the door. Just
as you knock on the door, it's quiet for a moment. As suddenly you hear the pitter-patter of small feet get closer and closer towards the door, as a small halfling woman answers. Good day. How may I help you?
hi. The mayor asked to speak with us.
And what might be your name?
Celine Forge, daughter of Theodore Forge.
Ah, I see. He did mention something about a forge. I will be right on it. As she kind of just shuts the door, you just hear the pitter-patter of feet just scurry off. And moments later, she answers the door again. He will see you now.
Thank you. And she'll just nod her head.
And as you all enter, I didn't get a map for this one either, but
Yeah.
you do enter his home. This is almost, in a sense, very elderly dragonborn. Is Mayor Godfrey. Is just kind of see him at his desk, almost in a stance of waiting for you. Good day. So it's been a little bit since I've seen you, but I'm glad you finally arrived.
Yes. Organizations were in order. I think we're all about to head out, and we wanted to stop by and talk to you, like you requested.
This is no worries at all. I merely asked you to come here to pay my respects to those who helped keep us safe in such trying times.
Of course.
I hope that today isn't a bad time for this, but I would like to show my appreciation I want to preface this beforehand. I understand that our city is not doing so well at this current time, but I would highly appreciate it if you accepted this gift. As the mayor pulls out a small bag, kind of puts it on the table and slides it over to you, and then pulls out another small bag and slides it over to the other set of people. And in it, you would find in the first bag about 200 gold, and then in the second bag would be about 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Oh,
Oh my.
His eyes are like,
Oh my god. Leora has to like hold on to like somebody's shoulder, like
they start coughing.
Look,
ah.
I
Oh.
know some of you won't want to take this, but I need you to realize Puck wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for your brave actions you did that night. Now, take this for keeping the people of Puck alive. We are always going to remember the night the young Forge and her friends kept its people safe. You'll be forever honored here in Puck. And it'd be a shame if you didn't accept the gratitude we offer here.
It's like Flop knew I was gonna try to deny it.
How did he know?
Looking at,
How did he
we're just looking
know?
at, we're just looking at Celine like, and then the bag, Celine, the bag.
Leora gonna elbows Day like respectful.
Remind me again, how much diamonds do we have?
It's
many?
300 gold
300
worth.
gold worth.
300 gold worth.
Mm-hmm.
And then an extra 200 gold.
well, I will say I found this in some of the rubble, and I will take out the banker's key and place it on the mayor's desk.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Pain goes through Day's heart.
We've been searching for that. We assumed one of those things ate it up. But
Well,
that's
unfortunate. Very fortunate.
Yeah, it actually came out of one of their guts.
Oh my.
oh
Mhm.
my.
The one Day here slayed.
Mm-hmm. Day punched it so hard he just coughed it up.
Huh.
It's the one that ate the banker.
As he like puts it back on the table and kind of just grabs a napkin and wipes his fingers off. Well, I do appreciate that. We were quite worried on how to enter the vault there. Quite a problem you solved for us. Thank you.
No worries.
He's dying on the inside.
The pain.
He's slowly opening his haversack and just shoving the 300 diamonds and 200 gold in.
Mm. Ah.
Thank you. We gladly accept your offer. Is there anything we can do to help before we make our way out?
Well, each and every one of you did your part over the past few days, and frankly, a majority of the townsfolk have been quite glowing about each and every one of you. I don't think we're in any need anymore. Especially considering we have access to the town's funds, we can finally get some repairs properly done, hire some help, and honestly, I'm considering getting some guards for the town.
That
We
would be
want-
wise.
Would Leora know where a really good guard system would be, seeing as her father was a paladin himself.
If you want to roll for history.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Guidance.
Thank you,
Remember,
Dan.
remember.
Remember. I don't remember. 11.
Roll a d4.
Oh, plus a d4. Plus a d4. I might remember. 3. 14.
14? Not bad.
You definitely heard of groups, but unfortunately, they're absolutely nowhere nearby, and it would take months of travel to get here. So, unfortunately, you do not know anyone near.
Yeah. Can't really help with any nearby guards. I do know of some ones that are quite months travel away, but I don't think that will help you.
Well, if we're in desperate need, we'll reach out to them, but for now, I think we'll try to look for more local help.
Yes.
We do have strong trade in Ordashi. We'll most likely get in contact with someone there. Those fine people are quite resourceful.
They are.
We're actually thinking of going to Urashi.
Is that so?
Yes, and I know we might be asking a little too much, but if you have any writing or to give us to get into Ordashi, that would be great.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Any specific names could help as well. We can make two.
Letter of recommendation.
Absolutely. I mean, considering what you've done here, I absolutely could do that for all of you. Well, good sir.
Sorry, if you may, would you allow me to stay back just for a little bit, and get to know the specific important names in Nordashi, understand basically as much as you can tell me.
Absolutely.
Above table, this is for my forgery documents.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Okay, I see. All right.
Easy, dude.
Perfect. Well, if you want to, I will. Here. Get some deep notes now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he's giving us like a rite of passage in a sense, right? But I'm looking for possibly, some names that hold some value with trade, stuff like that. Stuff that can get us a bit more of a foothold on the minerals
Burn
that were
them
spoken
into the
of.
ground.
Yes, and just something to possibly give us a discount if I have the right documentation.
Discounts.
Well, if you're looking for the chief of trade or commerce, I would look into seeing Flurry Ruxham. He's a fine dwarf.
Wonderful. I appreciate that.
And
Well, gotta get my notes out and see if I remember something.
okay. In the meantime, I will give you 2 more names. The chief of it's basically the chief of the guard there. His name is Eric Midoros.
Okay.
He moved.
And then the basically the mayor of Ordeshi. This is basically the person that would essentially, he's going to be the contact between you and this Mayor Godfrey. But his name is Seldor Billows.
Eldor Billows, cool.
Having gone to Ordashi once or twice, would I know about the mayor, like his age, or if he has any kids, where he lives?
Yeah, if you want to roll for history.
God damn it.
I would say you've heard of Seldor, but it wouldn't be like very recent knowledge. Basically, what you've known of him was of his early campaigning.
Okay. Damn,
Time
I
would have
heard he
Sleem spent in
got 3
Ordashi.
kids.
Well-
Sorry, Celine.
How much time would Selene have spent in Ordashi? Because I know her father had a lot of influence.
I would honestly say, considering you're probably quite attached to your dad, you probably would have been there quite a bit. I'd probably say you've been there. I'd probably say in like total a few months, off and on.
Would she have ever like met the mayor or anything there? Just with her father being in and out?
If you want to roll for history as well.
Yay. Nat 20.
Damn.
It's a 22.
Oh,
20!
As
2 in a row.
you remember when you were very young going there, you went up into the mountains to go see a kind of fine ball. Your father was invited after helping invent a fine invention that helped power part of the city,
Mhm.
and he met the mayor early in the campaigning. Seldor was at a sort of ball, and your father was just kind of mingling with him. As far as you remember, Seldor is he's about a 7-foot tall half-orc man. His ears are pointed and long, kind of with a sort of paler tip, and kind of early in his campaigning, he was known for his kind of push for making the sort of mining efforts towards Lumistone and basically adding it to another power source Ordeshi can use.
Cool. Fun.
Yeah, that's what you get with a net 20.
Um, awesome, perfect. Well, yeah, just above table here. I will probably stay here until we leave for town. Just making sure to get all the information I can, or as much as you allow me to flop for my forgery stuff.
Okay. Just gonna ring me out. All right.
Yep.
While he does that, can we go drop Evie off? There's a Reaver Sisters house.
Yeah.
I will say, noticing that like this will probably be the last time I see Evie, Maris will message Evie and just playfully say, winners win, don't forget.
She just kind of like looks at you with a smirk. Winners win.
You said that out she said that out loud?
Yes, she did.
Lee's holding her. Like, Evie.
She kind of just looks at you, just smirks. Sorry. I was
Who
just
told you that?
I read it.
That might have slipped out. From
Read?
me. Like winners win.
But winning's not everything.
Mm-mm. That's very important, right, Evie? Leora's just nodding, hoping she'll nod along.
I just laugh and finish my message with, make sure to remain gentle, Evie. You're a wonderful child. And that is my final message to her.
She kind of just smirks and not saying it out loud this time.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're a good guy. I like you, Uncle Maris.
Maris just like, he's writing with the mayor as this message is going across, and he just stops writing, and the ink just kind of soaks into the paper. Yes, Uncle. Yes. Well, yes, get out, go.
No.
She kind of just giggles out loud, and then kind of being carried off by Celine. You guys kind of enter out of the building unless you want to do anything else.
I'll go say my goodbyes to Evie.
He's gonna
Be
do
sure
one
to-
good last look in this mayor house before he exits.
Oh my gosh. Miura will turn to Maris and be like, I'll go say my goodbyes to Evie. Make sure to
course.
get as much information as possible.
It caused so much trouble now, Maris.
Of course,
Knowledge
of
is
course.
power.
Yes, and I'm sure the mayor will indulge me as much as he'd like. I will not take too much, I promise.
Alright. Don't get in trouble. As Leora leaves.
I just wave.
He's definitely getting in trouble.
Absolutely, I know.
Leora.
100%. Like, he can never stay out of trouble. What are you talking about? One time he got arrested.
Let's not talk about him
We
getting
all got
arrested.
her.
on a
We
TV.
all got arrested.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Complained the whole way, though.
He does sound like a complainer.
Mm-hmm.
He does lose his weapon a lot too.
Absolutely. That sword. That.
Loses his weapon, is cool.
My tool!
Proves my point, proves
Did
my
he-
point.
Did he even have a cool to begin with to lose anything?
He had to have at least once before, right?
Can Maris planar shift? Please, please can we planar shift?
Yeah, just gone into another dimension.
Hmm. Maybe at one point. I think he
Just
had
take
one
the
when
lead
we
here.
first met him, right, Piper?
Ziva, you should probably take the lead here.
Yeah,
Your sister,
Yeah.
after all.
sure thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll go up and knock on the door.
We're really just gonna drop Evie off.
My sister is. She'll take good care of her.
As you kind of just hear kind of loud stomping towards the door. And as your sister opens it, she just kind of looks down, expecting someone a lot shorter, then looks up. Ah, Zariva, it's good to see you.
Good to see you as well, Lilo. Now, this might be a lot to ask, but we're planning on heading out of town shortly, and we were wondering if you'd be able to watch Evie for us.
For how long?
I don't know how long it will be, which is kind of
Few
why we
months.
think taking her along might not be the best idea.
I suppose we could do that. What's one more mouth to feed, huh?
She's a really good kid. She won't cause you too much trouble. I sure hope.
Evie just kind of like smirks a little bit.
Leora tries not to laugh at seeing that smirk. Just.
Well, yeah, we can have one more little devil in our lives. She looks back at Jara, at the rest of her children. Well,
Does
Well,
she have
which-
room? Evie? It's not gonna be a bother.
well, if we run out of room, I'll just send my husband out on the stables. But we'll make room for her. She's always welcome here. She'll be one of the family.
You'll have so many playmates too.
She kind of just like looks at you, Piper, just eyes glowing.
And be sure to be nice to them. I don't know what Maris has told you, but be nice.
Winners win. Winners win.
Winners win.
No.
I turned to Lilo and I was like, and I'm kind of hesitant, but I was like, I know it might be too much trouble, but unfortunately we didn't have much time. But would you think someone at the academy would be able to look into these for us? And I point towards like the little like sigils that were on Evie's helmet. If they're like still visible or such, or like I'll ask Evie to make it visible
Yeah.
since she's still probably wearing it.
Yeah, they're just at all times they're just kind of like have a faint glow, kind of like a nightlight in a sense. But as you see, or as Lilo sees, she kind of just peers in. Huh. Well, I'll have one of them take a look at it. If we do get any word, I'll send any sort of information your way. And I guess in the meantime, we'll give you updates on how she's doing as well.
That would be nice.
We'll also check in once every few while.
Aye,
You might not know that we're looking, but
that's a little
Just a heads up.
unnerving. She just stares at you, Day, with
Oh.
like big eyes.
with Zariva's consent, of course.
I think you need Lilo's consent, not mine.
Both.
Oh boy.
Evelyn's going to look towards Evie. Like, Evie, we're going to go on a little trip for a little bit. And she's going to look over to Lilo. She's like, see her over there? She's going to take wonderful care of you. You be good for her, okay?
Okay. She just looks
You
up
and
at you.
Jara.
Just, I'm going to miss you, Evie. I'm going to miss you a lot.
She kind of just hugs you, holding on to you, and she just says out loud, loud enough for everyone to hear, just make sure to come back.
Of course, I'm going to come back, Evie, I promise.
Group hug.
Group hug.
Day, I am emotional right now. If you touch me, I will stab you.
Don't be that way.
Don't be.
The way you said that now, I just imagine Piper scolding. Don't be that way now. Come on.
Smack her upside the head.
No, I'll send my shadow, what is it? Let me look at my shadow, my herbal servant to go force Leora into this group hug.
Aww.
Just kinda-
The snake
God.
grapples onto her wrist.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, awkward pats to everybody.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like a warm hug everywhere, but behind you is just oddly cold.
That's Piper making sure that Leora wants to be in this group hug. Yep.
Yes.
Slowly
Yes, it
hears hunger.
He's going to
Evie.
turn back towards Evie and
Yeah.
we go, Evie, you know the necklace I always wear with the ring on it?
Mm-hmm.
It's good luck, and it keeps me safe. And since I'm not going to be here anymore for a while, I need you to keep it safe for me because I don't want it to get hurt. Can you do that?
She kind of just looks at you for a moment, staring at the ring, and then over to you. Her eyes just kind of cross for a moment, or her brows cross for a moment. Not eyes, definitely not that. But her brows cross for a moment. She's kind of frowning. Won't you need to be protected too?
That's what my friends are for. They're gonna keep me safe. And she's gonna take the necklace off and just like hold it in her hands for just like one more moment, and then put it around Evie's neck.
She'll
Mhm.
almost reluctantly take it, holding onto the ring, kind of just rolling it in her fingers while she stares up at you. You better get back
could-
here. We need to play some more.
You
Yeah.
do. I can't wait to see all the games you plan for us when we get back.
Mm-hmm. When we'll get back, I'll teach you some card tricks.
And I'll teach you how to move like I do. Be a little more sneaky too.
Oh, absolutely. Number one child thing is to be sneaky. I mean, no.
Mm-hmm. Dave's gonna kneel down, grab Evie's hand, and put something in it and close it. That's safe for me too. It's like a little wooden crane if she opens her hand.
She kind of just holds it in her hand, closed, gets very close to her face before she just like kind of peeks into her hand, then closes it, very excited, looks at all of you, and then opens her hand. Thank you. She smiles.
He's just smiling back.
Eora will hand her stuffed owlbear. And you be good, okay? Leora is like trying not to cry right now.
Queen
Okay.
is great. It's like looking away though.
And as she kind of just accepts the gifts, she looks over towards Piper and Zariva. Can you both make sure to keep them safe?
Riva will give a small smile. I won't let anything happen to them. Just for you.
Don't worry, I'll make sure they stay safe as well.
Mm-hmm.
Especially from each other and themselves.
She just
I have no idea what you're talking
smiles at that.
I kind of bend down to Evie and I also give her a little small pouch of candy. And from like I promised you from earlier, from the ball. Thanks for keeping my secret. And I give her a little wink and I hand over the candy.
She winks
good.
again with the wrong eye towards everybody else.
Oh,
When we get back, I'll teach you how to work on that too.
She just walks over to, or she thanks Piper for the candy, and then she walks over towards Zariva and just kind of looks up towards her. She just kind of puts her arms up one more time, just for uppies.
of course, Riva is gonna scoop her up and just hold her for a minute. Now, you're gonna have to be brave for us, okay? It might be scary being on your own for a little while, but my sister Lilo, she'll take great care of you. And you can play with her kids and make some new friends here.
And we know you're gonna protect them.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of, as you're holding her, she begins to like unravel some of the candy Piper gave her and just starts eating it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry if I ruined her dinner tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell Lilo to not feed her too much sugar.
Yeah.
I think she knows that already.
Mm-hmm. She already had tarts this morning. Like, she's gonna crash,
You
guys.
guys,
Full
you
sugar
guys
rush.
see tears from somebody.
Oh, all we've
She'll
had
be
is
fine.
all we fed her today has been sugar. She's going to drive Lilo insane.
No, she deserves it. She deserves it. Or
She's gonna sleep well tonight.
yeah, that's so
That's for
true.
sure.
She's gonna be up all night and then crash
She's
Mm.
gonna
Oh, no.
crash. No.
at like 3 a.m.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Um,
Lilo doesn't need to know. It's okay.
It's
Surprise! Here's a kid. Off the wall.
I miss you, Evie.
She just looks
And
at.
yeah.
Mhm, go ahead.
you go ahead. You go ahead.
She just looks at all of you and smiles. Thank you. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for bringing me here. Thank you for being my friends. I love you all.
baby Evie.
Muscle.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Evie, you mean more to us than I think you know. We're gonna miss you a lot.
Leora will send message to her, just be like, I love you as well. And when we get back, we'll go shopping.
She just like nods at you, sticks out her hand like she's about to make a deal because she's watched Maris do this a few times.
Oh God.
You know what? That's a deal, little miss. Leora just shake her hand. You've learned too much from him, I do have to say. I think it might be a problem.
No, it's okay. She'd be a
Should
great
I-
negotiator if she
Evie
was
is going to go. He's gonna grow up to be a crime lord.
Maybe.
Probably, she probably had Vectamiris before
all
Evie
Maris
becomes
kids.
one of us again.
Evie, just be good and wait for me to come back so I can be a bad example again.
Don't tell her that. You should probably
Don't
get going
teach her
now.
your alcoholic ways either.
First of all,
Be bad.
I haven't drank in like 48 hours, okay?
And you're gonna
That's a-
relapse if you
No.
keep
Whoa,
Dang, dang.
That's that. First of all, how dare you say that? Second of all, I'm on a new
Table.
record.
Above table. They
Oh.
they would definitely not say that. Come on.
First of all, I have a record to keep. It's 48 hours so far. I think I'm doing fine.
Are the
I
shakes there
flip a
yet?
gold coin to the
Shakes
Good
there.
job.
Are you
You know what?
Great
serious?
job.
If I get paid a gold per 48 hours of not drinking, I think I'll
No,
never drink again.
no.
Yeah, it's your
Kind of think
AA
of it as
tokens.
the AA token. First, it's like
Yeah,
24
sure
hours. Oh, you know what? I'll flip a second one. Your 24 hours, your 48 hours, and then when
I'm
we
saying
do one
you
in
think-
a month, I'll
Who
give you
was,
another one
Ah.
in a month.
I'll give her
Who was the
platinum.
character that Crumbs played in the one shot?
Bianca Romano.
Yeah.
You gave Flop
Oh.
ideas.
Yeah.
But we should get going now. We don't want to drag this off too long. She'll start getting
Yeah.
sad again.
And we
Yeah.
gotta go to the priest, the church.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Hi,
have to go
Evie.
Above
Be
table,
well.
what are we going to the priest for?
You. What?
Oh,
You.
you're talking about that? Oh, I thought you meant still in talk. My bad.
No, we're going to pray. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go to
You
the
all
church.
pray, and Day and Leora will sneak into the church funds. It'll be okay. We got
Oh,
this.
yeah, don't use me for your petty crimes. I better at least.
Petty.
I
petty.
better at
Petty.
least get something from it. Fine. I deserve some.
My
fun
crimes are a work
percentage.
of art.
I get 5% of whatever. you
You
get.
get maybe you get like a cure for your shadowy
Yeah,
stuff.
I think Evie just watches us all walk away, just bickering.
And before we
My
leave,
crimes are a work of art.
Riva?
before we
Riva?
leave, Zerva will kind of put Evie back on the ground and just kind of hold her hand as she walks her up to Lilo, and then just let go after a moment
Oh.
and address Lilo. Alright, you keep our girl safe, alright?
Oh, I plan on it. I see that she's very precious to all of you.
She's a good kid. I think she'll be happy here with your family.
I think she'll fit just right in. And
then, yep, you got it.
it was good seeing you, Sariva. I wish it was under better circumstances, but I love seeing my sister nonetheless.
And under different circumstances, I don't think you'd have said that. She'll embrace her sister in just kind of a playful hug and ruffle her hair one more time. But I will miss you as well.
Of course. When you come back, don't expect this mushy stuff.
I wouldn't dream of it. And she'll let go. Alright. See ya.
Goodbye.
She'll join the party back up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with Evie gone, that means I'm allowed to talk about my past robberies again, right?
No.
Yes.
No?
Yes. I would
Just
like
saying,
to know.
like, oh, you would like to know? One time,
Yeah.
we stole from this king. Maris,
You too?
Maris got really freaked out when me and Piper turned invisible and left him in a room for some reason.
Yeah, that was the greatest part of the story.
Actually,
Absolutely.
Selena and I robbed the king a while back
Did
too.
you know that dumbass jumped out a window?
And as
We also thought about that.
as you're all talking about this, we'll skip to Maris doing his thing.
Oh, I was just
Sorry,
thinking,
guys.
whatever you'd allow me to do. So, just kind of what I'm looking for here is trade route names, just kind of stuff that would allow me to forge documents into discounts, higher access within the mines as well.
Right. Cool. So, let me pull up my notes. Could you repeat that really quickly?
Yeah, no worries. I'm just looking for any like kind of documentation that I can forge in a nice way, of course, not for bad things. For discounts on trade, just using kind of popular names or organizations. And then on top of that, I have interest in personally investigating the mine past all the quests and all that. Was wondering if there's any documentation that can be given to me that can potentially give me higher access to the layers of the mine.
Okay. Alrighty.
And it's gonna use that 30% off discount.
True. We're broke.
Maris is
True.
bringing in all the coupons to the store,
Yeah.
just wrapped in a rubber band. Like, here you go.
1,000 gold, more like 2 gold.
If you would like me to roleplay this, I can, but otherwise that's what I'm looking for above table.
No worries. I think just for brevity, I'll kind of just give you the names, and then we'll just kind of finish it up with roleplay.
Yeah.
But the sort of leader in the mining guild, or miners guild, who would definitely give you access to a lot more areas, her name would be Lidris Rexstraw.
Rexjaw?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's hard as fuck. I'm gonna get my ass beat.
And then
Okay.
someone who could kind of essentially help with, like, you said commerce is what you said?
Yeah, kind of just more like trading and understanding. I just want stuff that, like a name that could give me discounts where it's like they can trust me and stuff like that. So I don't have to go through the whole kind of making sure my rapport is there before buying something at a good price.
All right. Let's see. That would be the leader. Okay, that would be the Merchants Guild. Okay.
Cool.
That would be Erlin Braun.
Erwin Braun. Okay.
Alrighty. And as he's just kind of handing you these sort of names and sort of almost in a way a what is the word? License. I cannot think of the word right now. Basically just a documentation. There we go. Documentation of essentially doing a kind deed for Puck and showing your sort of prowess. He hands this off, and as Mayor Godfrey just kind of smiles at you. Well, I hope this is enough information for you.
Of course. Of course.
I do.
I apologize to my attempts to wring you dry here.
You're perfectly fine. I just hope that was at least something to get you at least a little bit of stable ground once you get there.
Oh, of course. Of course. This, with the entry of Puck and, our acknowledgement of our deeds here, I'm sure that will get us much in the town of Ordashi.
Well,
I do say this in my head, but I will say thank you, though, but I will be using this for many other forms of forgery. But I just nod to him.
just... Alright, well... If you do ever have any more issues with those folks, or if we get any more word about them, we'll keep you in mind.
Wonderful. Any notes you want to talk about on the personalities of each of these people? The Lidris Rexjaw seems to be a terrifying presence of sorts.
Gosh. She's an interesting folk. She's from what I do remember, a quite tall lizard folk woman. But she had earned the rights to the mine through, I believe, marriage. She's quite a mean-spirited woman, to be honest. From last I heard, she runs the mines with an iron fist, from what I heard.
Wonderful.
So,
Sure, me and her will get quite along.
yeah, a lovely woman, of course. Anyone else for you?
Anyone of notice? Otherwise, I'm sure I could handle when we get.
Well, I mean, this should be, to go without saying, but the leader of the Merchants Guild, you might be looking for a deal, but they're looking to wring you out for everything you have.
Oh, my type of people.
So, as long as you're aware of that, you should be fine, but... Wardeshi's a fine place. Puck is quite sophisticated for most places around here, but Ordeshi makes this place look quite archaic, indeed. I do hope you enjoy that beautiful city.
Yes, of course. It is on our way, and we will make do. And I hope we can make just as much as an impact there as we did here. In a good way, of course.
I do believe you will. In a good way, of course. As he kind of just winks at you.
Well, best of luck. I appreciate all the information you've given, and enjoy running the town. As I just kind of wave off to him and take my step out.
Have a great one. If you ever need help, just don't forget. Puck owes you a favor.
I think Puck has owed us, paid what they've owed us long, long before this conversation. Trust me, you have done enough.
You're a good man, Maris.
Ugh. And Maris just he keeps a poker face, but there's just kind of a drop in his stomach for a moment, and he goes, "Yes, so I've been told. Thank you.
Good day."
Good day."
As the
And,
elderly sort of halfling woman lets you out. Good day now. You have a fantastic one.
yes, you as well.
She's kind of just scoffs a little bit, and you hear the door slam behind you.
Well, I'm more used to that anyway. As
Samaris gets back to the group. He just hears Leora go, "Yeah, he jumped out a window using a bear as a landing pad."
Excuse me, what are we talking about? Leora,
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
insight check.
It's deception.
17.
Fuck you, 22.
I swear I must have heard conversation on a bear of sorts. Well, regardless, did you...
The bubbly
Oh, yeah,
bear, of
Zariva.
course, duh. And Zariva, who
Zariva
turns into a bear,
transforming at the clasp underground.
duh.
I'm running
Like-
an insight check on Day now, too.
Day, why'd you speak that
A
there?
9.
Dang.
I might lower than you.
Oh my god, come on, Day.
Oh Well, Leora, you are steel. I could not see through that poker face just for a moment, but Day, you gave it all away.
Why did
Oh,
you have
did
to
I,
speak?
Maris? Did I? They
Yes,
say waking.
Day, why'd you have to
Should we head
speak?
to the-
Damn it.
Should we head to the church?
yes.
Yeah.
Daylight's burning.
Of course. And that is the church we talked about that if we open up the map, it's like on its own little mound, right?
Yes,
Yes.
I could actually open up the map for you
The
right
Church
now.
of Seven
Open
Sons.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
hope we have enough.
Oh man. I'm so excited
Let's
for this
steal
church.
from
It's
this
got
church,
walls.
bro.
It's got walls.
Let's steal
It's
from
important.
it. Ah, ha, ha.
Get 5% because
As-
you're using my ailment to try to steal.
As my good old Uncle Talion said, walls were meant to keep out armies, not one man.
Fire.
We were like a mini army. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either. When things go south, I'll be disappearing until one of you are in danger and then somehow reappearing again.
You know, I like the way you think.
I can't leave you guys to die.
Are we pausing here?
One moment.
Okay.
As oddly, with a bit of almost poetic irony, mentioning your uncle, you do see a small paper bird flutter by into the air and into your hands, Leora.
Oh
Yes.
shit, a bird! Lightning lure!
No,
Yeah.
stop it! Oh, fantastic.
And then, you can read that. Feel free to tell the others on your own time, but we'll end it here.
All right.
Oh no.
Great session, Flop. Big
Yes.
session.
Yes.
Thank
We
you.
finally are not tortured. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep.
No more Puck. I'm sorry, Crumbs, but I was so ready to leave Puck.
I was scared what's gonna happen if I stayed there for another day. Who's gonna die next?
True.
I was scared he might be there forever. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a good time. Good send off.
Yeah.
Mhm. Thank you,
That's
Flop.
it.
That's not good.
Wait,
God damn it.
are we saying that we split the diamonds up between us? 'Cause
I think we just split
know-
the total.
Yeah, the total.
Good news and